Hey guys, Sophia here with turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about the 2022 Ifbb Pro League Japan Pro Bikini results. So beautiful, a lot of familiar faces, really cool to see these gorgeous women. Oh my gosh. Now I've got one more recap coming your way, and it's almost the end of the qualification period, you guys. It's so exciting. So in terms of Olympia, this is considered a tier 2. It's a big show. The winner qualifies, 2nd through 5th receive a lot of points, and then at the end of the qualification period, which is literally in a matter of days, wow, the top 3 bikini athletes also get to go to the Olympia. It's so exciting. So here's the scorecard, and let's take a look at that top 5. In first place, Sally Ann. Second, Asaka. Third, Karen. Fourth, Heather. And 5th, Kana. So here's Kana in 5th place. She looks lovely. Her abs are amazing. Her skin looks absolutely gorgeous. She doesn't have a vein or any graininess whatsoever. She just looks smooth and beautiful, just angelic. I think she's got a gorgeous shape to the curve of her back, really small waist, beautiful fullness in her glute, and really nice detail. The outline of her quad looks beautiful. I also think she has a really nice sweep of her quad on this back leg. I do think she could have a little bit more size overall, like she could have a little bit bigger quads, a little bit more hamstring, maybe a little bit more curve to the outside of her delts. But overall, I think she looks really beautiful. I love the color of her suit. I think her lipstick is beautiful. She looks really quite lovely. Okay, next is Heather in 4th place. We've seen her before in Singapore, and she looks spectacular, really lovely conditioning. You see some great lines in her leg here, a beautiful amount of detail coming through on this quad in the back, fantastic obliques. She's got some nice detail in her delts as well. I think she looks really spectacular. The red suit looks just stunning with her dark, long, sleek hair. I think she could have a little bit more delt as well, just a little bit more of the size coming out on the sides in the roundness, but she's got a really nice full lat. So I think if she could have just a little bit more, it would really draw your attention to that hourglass shape. And maybe even she could have a little bit more roundness to the top of her glute up in this part. I think she's got a really beautiful shape down here at the bottom of her glute, but maybe just a little bit more up top. That's it. I think she looks spectacular. I love the size of her quads. She just looks amazing. Okay, next in 3rd place is Karen. Now, here's an athlete that does have a little bit more in the delts, a little bit more of that curve. She just looks beautiful. Really nice large lat, so that hourglass shape is really easy to see. She's got a beautiful fullness in her glute as well, and lovely conditioning. Great line coming down. It's like the line goes right from her oblique through her hip and all the way to her knee. Absolutely gorgeous amount of size in her hamstrings. She's got big, full calf muscles. She's got some great curves overall. So I think she's doing amazing. I love the red suit. She looks really stunning. I would do an even darker red lip, honestly, to really pull out and coordinate with that suit. And I'm actually really impressed with her posing. I think somehow she's just a little bit more angled, so you see this back shoulder more than we did, for example, at the San Antonio, and it gives us such a great view of her hourglass shape. So she's doing absolutely amazing. This was a beautiful 3rd place. All right, next is Asaka in 2nd. She looks fantastic. I love the line that's coming down her leg. I think she's got really beautifully defined abs. Her obliques are super chiseled. Her abs look even better than they did at the Tokyo Pro. Just great definition. She's got a nice size to her glute. It comes out nice and far from her body. I do think she could have a little bit more curve right in this part right here. here. But overall, I think she's got a really nice shape, a good balance between the glute and the shoulder. I wouldn't mind a little bit more size in the arms as well. But like I said, her balance is really good and her conditioning is lovely. She looks hard enough that we've got some lines, but not overly lean. So I think she really nailed it. And now in first place is Sally Ann, who we saw get first place before in the Japan Pro in 21. Wow, she's got beautiful size. I love the curve in her shoulders. I love how the curve of her glutes starts at her suit and is so full and round all the way. Just spectacular. Beautiful definition to her quads. Nice fullness to the sweep as well. So she's got some great size, great curves, extremely lean and flat stomach. This pose is so flattering to her tiny waistline. Her oblique is really easy to see. Great six pack. She just looks flawless. She looks extremely confident, poised, beautiful posing. I like the way she's got her leg. She's up on her toe. I would probably put this hand a little further away from her belly button, like have it just more over to the side, just so that it's not obstructing the oblique muscles. But I think she looked absolutely spectacular. And that frosty blue is stunning in her suit. Beautiful. Okay, there wasn't a stage shot, so I just mashed everybody together so you could see side by side. Maybe you'll see what I mean about just the curve in the shoulder. I do like, Sally Ann has just a little bit more roundness to the sides. Same with Karen. You're really noticing the beautiful delt development. We've got some amazing glutes. I really noticed Sally Ann, that fullness in the top part of her glute here. Some extremely small waists. Asaka has just paper thin. My goodness. Overall, I think everybody looks absolutely stunning. A lot of beautiful suits. More lips. I love that Kana has the pink lip. It really pulls out the purple and the pink tones in her suit. It's just gorgeous. A beautiful top 5. And now from behind, oh, amazing. I love everybody's hair. The dark, silky, straight looks beautiful, but the curls look great as well. Heather, I would definitely trim a little bit. I don't think it needs to be so long that it's resting on the top of her glutes. I think Karen really has that perfect length. One more week of growth and it would be too long, but right there is perfect. But I also like how our first and second and fifth place winners are showing a little bit more of their back. It really shows off how small the waistlines are on these athletes. Extremely impressive. Sally Ann, I think, has a beautiful shape to her glutes. You really notice that curve on the sides of the top of her glutes here. And the glute ham tie-ins look really lovely on all of our competitors. You really notice it well here on Sally Ann, as well as that little bit of detail coming through on her hamstring. I think Karen, it has a little bit more softness in the back. You don't quite see the sharp line as you do on some of the other competitors. Kana, I think, could have had a bit more of the glute ham tie-ins showing on this outside part of her glutes. Super impressed by Heather. I think you get a really nice view, and also with Asaka, beautiful definition here. Sally Ann has some really nice sweep to the outside of her quad, and I'm actually noticing Karen and that gorgeous amount of size on the inside of her legs. So everybody has something special. They all look beautiful. Sally Ann, I think, is doing a really good job of showing off that development in her delts, and it really makes you notice the hourglass shape from behind. Just spectacular. So in terms of Olympia, Sally Ann was already qualified. Asaka has 11. Karen was already qualified. Heather has 8. And Kana has 5. So there are 3 more shows coming up this weekend to finish off the qualification period. So exciting. Make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss those recaps. Please give me a like if you like this video. Comment below with your thoughts on these amazing, beautiful athletes, and come find me. I'm at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com and of course on Instagram at turquoisetoffee.